Hello there, everybody. It's Michael Dominichetti here with the MD Real Estate Group, and it is Wednesday, March the 7th today. Cannot believe we're into March. We've got about 2 weeks now until spring, which is very exciting. And today we have an update for both Waterdown and Burlington with the last weeks of activity in the real estate market. So let's just jump right into what happened in Waterdown in the last 7 days. So what we have here is a total of 17 new listings, which is the most number of new listings that we've had in a week in Waterdown in quite some time. And I mean, I can only predict as to why we had so many new listings hit this week. Most likely it's because the last couple of weeks we haven't had very many new listings, and just timing, they all piled on all at once. What's interesting is with 17 new listings, we had a total of 4 sales in the last 7 days. So because of that, we have a nice little inventory of homes for our buyers, which is fantastic news if you're looking to buy a home. So we have a total of 66 active listings as of today in Waterdown. We had 0 sales over asking last week and 9 price reduction, which is kind of in line with what's been happening over the last couple of weeks. So for the 4 houses that did sell, it took 30 days on average for those sales to happen. Again, that's kind of what we've been seeing is anywhere from 20 to 30 days to get a house sold. Pretty typical. So the, let's see, list to sale price average for the 4 homes that sold was 96.9, so about 97%. And that's been a pretty consistent number over the last month or so, that we're seeing around 96, 97% of asking price. So if you're going to be going out there and listing your home for sale, that's a pretty good metric to use as to what to expect. So price per square foot is a little bit low this week, and I think that's because the homes that we were selling, just like the fit and finish on some of these houses that sold, were homes that needed a little bit of love, so the price per square foot dropped a little bit. The highest list to sell was at 99.3, so those guys got pretty close to full asking price, which is good. The highest sale was at 875. It's been a long time in Waterdown since we've seen a sale happen over $1 million. A lot of what's been selling in Waterdown are the semis, townhouses, single detached homes that are like 3-bedroom, maybe older homes that were built 15 to 20 years ago. So our average sale price was $707 last week, and we only had 1 canceled or expired. In Burlington, the numbers are very different. Obviously, Burlington's a much bigger place, and we saw 79 new listings last week, which is actually up quite a bit over the last couple of weeks. So our inventory has jumped up to over 400 homes now. We're seeing for the first time probably in a couple of months that we have over 400 homes for sale in Burlington. We did have 47 sales happen in the last week, which is pretty consistent. Anywhere like around 50 to 60 sales is pretty typical for a week in Burlington. We do have quite a few price reduced, which I find very interesting. It's about 13-14%. So there's about 60 homes that are currently price reduced sitting on the market in Burlington. So the average days on market in Burlington is around 26 days, so fairly close to Burlington as far as the time it takes for a house to sell. And the list to sell is around 98%, so also very consistent. The highest sale was 107.7%, so good job on selling your house for almost 8% over asking price. And the lowest sale was 82.9%. A couple of reasons why that can happen. This house in particular was very unique in its location. It was on well and septic, and there was no natural gas there, so they had a propane tank for heat source. Just a lot of those kinds of things that can add up to maybe a little bit of buyer reluctance when it comes to buying a home. And also timing too. That house was on the market for a little while, and they finally got an offer that they decided to accept. Hard to say what the motivation is there, but that was it. Almost 20% under asking price. So we had 42 expired and canceled listings in the Burlington area over the last week as well. I think quite a few of those are going to be relists, because that's a very popular strategy that we use when we're going to make a price adjustment. So what we'll do is we'll actually cancel the listing and have it relist usually within 24 hours at a new price, and it comes back up as basically a new listing. So get a whole fresh new pool of people that could potentially be looking at it and kind of stimulate, give it a little bit of an adrenaline shot for those listings that maybe they've been on the market for a month or so and we need to adjust the price. So that's where we're at with the Waterdown and the Burlington real estate markets. I did a video the other day as well as far as what happened in the month of February. You might want to check that out too, just to see, what happened in February in alignment with these numbers to help us figure out exactly what's going to happen in March and moving forward. Also, a quick thing too, Bank of Canada announced this morning that they're going to hold their rate moving forward for a little while longer. We're going to do a video tomorrow with our buddy Emil, our mortgage specialist. So stay tuned for that one, and we'll dig into the finance side a little bit more. So if you have any questions about these numbers or what's going on in the local area markets, we would love to chat about that. So give us a call at 888-444-7237. Drop us a line here, or hit us up with a message down below, and we'll get back to you and find the answers that you're looking for. Thanks so much for tuning in. Have yourself a fantastic day.